Chris, followed by Mike Hope. Mike Greg.
Please bear with me, I do have a disability. We are talking today about the Connecticut's required rate of weight. I, along with many other brain survivors and family members, advocates and survivors, and supporters are deeply concerned about the new waiver of ABI waiver 2, which will in effect destroy the current ABI waiver. The new waiver will have significant negative impacts on hundreds of brain injury survivors and their families. The current ABI waiver is the first Medicaid waiver program in Connecticut that allows individuals with brain injuries to live in the community instead of institutions. It does so while reducing state expenditures by providing services at an average of 75% of the cost of alternate institutional care, and receives approximately 50% reimbursement from the federal government. Simply put, this truly remarkable program is not only making an incredible difference in the lives of many families and survivors in Connecticut, but it's saving state money. I am strongly opposed to ABI Waiver 2. The implementation of ABI Waiver 2 will lead to significant harm, serious crisis with the health and safety of present and future brain survivors and their families in Connecticut at great risk. I was in a motor vehicle accident in 1987 after suffering a brain injury, as most survivors do. I've been faced with many new world challenges in everyday living. As a brain injury survivor, my journey has been relatively difficulties with individuals and families working through the actual care. What are we to do now? Okay, now that we're taking away all the services we need. One, I just want to say, you talk about the constitutional rights. Okay, if you look at the way the Department of Social Services and the Office of Policy and Management is putting this new waiver of recovery assist, whatever it's called, in effect, is in violation of my 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, the 1973 Rehabilitation Act, including the 2011 Pediatric Acquired Brain Injury Plan Act, which I happen to be one of the inspectors of. For example, I was in New York City last night at the dinner for the first ever school for children with brain injury in New York City. What are you guys going to do about me losing all those services? Because the way they're going to take me and the rest of us, throw us out back in the street. Myself, I served 5 years in prison for urinating inside of a garage because the state of Connecticut wanted to toss me away because they had no services for me. Now the state is taking me and putting me back into that.
So let me just. I don't know who's telling you this. Because whoever's telling you this isn't telling you the truth. If you are currently in waiver number 1, nothing changes. Nothing changes, and we'll put it in writing for you. Well, no, you hold on for a second. We'll put it in writing for you. We'll put it in writing. What we do want to do is get a whole bunch of folks, additional folks, 363 of them, additional level of services. To do that, we're creating a second tier. It has no impact on tier 1. You're in tier 1. What we're trying to do is get additional services and federal reimbursement for 363 folks, additional folks. Year 1 it would be 63, year 2 would be 138, year 3 would be 213, year 4 would be 288, and year 5 would be 363. Since we last saw each other when we were at Norwalk, I had a whole bunch of stuff prepared for me, and I'm happy to answer those questions that you might have, or have someone answer them in writing. But I am telling you, and I'm telling everyone here, and there's people with cameras, that if you're in tier 1, your benefit package will not be changed. But I desperately want to get additional services and additional reimbursement for another 363 people, okay?
I understand that right there. Now, what it's about, number 1, the federal government receives 50% reimbursement from the federal government with that, right? Okay, but they're killing off the new waiver. By creating a new waiver, they're killing the tier 1.
No, they're not. You know what? Yes.
No, participants with ABI waiver will cease to exist, basically.
But you're in it.
I'm in it, yes.
Right. Okay.
But understand, no new people on that waiver. They've already stated that they will not take anybody else.
I'll get you the answer for that one.
But
sure.
Mr. Cotton's coming to my office. You coming with them? This is Dennis Cotton. He saw him last week.
I'm sorry about that.
Sure.
It is a very complicated issue.
Sure.
And certainly, I had a discussion with the head of Human Services Committee today for an hour. And it is a very complicated issue that goes along with this. There are a lot of numbers that go into effect with this. We're trying to figure out, because a lot of different people have a lot of different ideas about how this works and how it doesn't work. And so I think that's a part of what we want to get down to the bottom of and be able to come to an agreement, as well as work through some of the issues and making sure that everybody has the opportunity, especially the nursing home people, to be able to come out into the community. And I think that's what we're looking for overall. Like, I know we have a meeting on the 10th.
There you go.
I do understand that.
And I think you had discussions with Gail.
These issues out.
Sure. No, I listen, I think these meetings are important to me. You folks raised a bunch of issues for me. I had some work prepared. I've given you some of the information that I got. You've asked another question. I'll try to get an answer to that one. I'm doing the best I can too.
We will
All right.
get to
Thank
it.
you.
We'll get to it.
We'll be